one of the problems that they're gonna have here is they don't have any instant CC that they're gonna have. Yes, they have the Glacial Fissure. Yes, they have the Ruthless Predator. But there's a lot of targets that you need to really...
Yeah, it's really clever. Because the thing is, coming at a level 1, Vladimir is gonna...
right, Infinity. That, look at what he's gonna do. Gonna go to the top lane. He does have the stun on his side. They have the hook shot though, but they're gonna be stopping him on his track. He's not gonna be able to move! But he was able to cancel it with a Hexic Ultimatum. Ignite is on his head already. Faye's gonna go for the rotation. A bit too late right here, but that's gonna be a kill. Hemo Plague is gonna be used. Zon128 is gonna be dead, but Shingdo 7 is gonna be next. And that rotation from Faye was perfect.
Phenomenal response coming from Faye. Just changes things up. Anything FPX went in a little bit too aggressive and confident on the top side. And now, with that, they went and trade with a 2-for-1 in favor for WBG. And look at that, Single 7. I think that is really clever coming from Zihan. Dodges out the last caress coming in from Singdo 7 and bought enough time with the Hextech Ultimatum. Locking Don128 under the turret gives him so much of a lower HP than when he started. Faye coming into the top side enabled them to just clear it out and just see what teams to take. I think WBG would get the Ice Drake and FPX goes for the Rift Herald instead with a 1-for-1.
Yeah, they're gonna be getting this for sure. Zion is gonna try something here, but he's not gonna be able to do much. Don128 is gonna be running away. They get the smite in the end, and that's gonna be their objective. But on the other hand, FPX is gonna try to fight out Fan, but he can go away.
Not be able to deny the Ice Drake, so for now, it's a trade of objectives for both sides. Rift Herald and Shelly is spawned in the mid lane. Tower first secured.
That's gonna be one tower down, and that's exactly what you need whenever.
Well, so now when it comes to gold, it's pretty much an even level playing field. The advantage that the FPX got is now lost.
Yeah, now on the top side, the Ruthless Predator was using a minion. This is gonna be Don128 dead for sure. That hook shot is gonna connect, and that's a kill.
Good stun as well coming in from Camille. FPX traded for the turret, but overall it's still WBG who has the
in. But when it comes to this replay, look at the fight that happened here.
Yeah. You have FPX who went in for the overextension, went under the turret as well, used up the flash as well, and the Feather Storm. So pretty much there was no escape for Saya. Because we always mentioned, right, that Saya, the only way for her to escape.
Yeah, teleport's gonna come in. Have some timing just right. They're gonna still push them back. Faye was able to get a good combo onto Kong. He was able to run away with the Feather Storm. They still got it in the end. Fan is just gonna be running away from here. They still got the stasis coming from Gestion. He's gonna be dying in the process, but SkyFL is still gonna chase him down. Perfect execution is gonna be used, but Faye is gonna push back the members of FPX, and they're not gonna continue the onslaught. Kratos is gonna move forward, forcing Chao to use the flash.
FPX doesn't have any HP remaining for the rest of the members, and they have to retreat. They are forced to go damage as well. The FPX has to retreat.
Yeah, Sean, concussive blows. One more. That's a bit too late. Ultra Shock Laser is going to be used, but on the other side, though, he tried to go for a hero's entrance, but was not well timed.
It's really unfortunate. And once again, FPX carrying a kill. We still have to remember, it is WBG who has 2 dragons already in their favor. Glacial Fissure.
Kong with the Glacial Fissure from Chao. Finishes the kill. 2 kills for FPX. Okay, didn't try to go for it.
Right now, Baron is also available already. Chao overextends.
Already on track. They have the Hexic Ultimatum too. Not a lot of damage coming in from Weibo Gaming, but they got the kill. Kong is just dealing so much.
And that's really important. They lose Camille, which means it's only Getchian who will be the frontliner for WBG.
Yeah, they do have the ultimate yet, but they do really need their tank. They have the Baron available. FPX can start at any time soon.
Now, Shuriken Flip will not connect onto Faye, denied by the crown. Single 7 though, pressuring on the jungle camps of WBG.
Yeah, goes in for evolution. And Tower top side has been taken down too. So that's going to be good here. Gestion is going to be chased down by Chao. They use the Glacial Fissure on the other side to stop Kratos from dealing more damage. He already used the Lightning Crash this part of the game, so this is going to be bad for them. Kong is super low, and Gestion is going to be chased down. They lose a bit of their damage, but it's still a 4v4.
A huge chunk of damage lost for the side of FPX. They're going to have a much harder time to take the Mountain Drake. But Fan is still controlling the Dragon Spit.
Yeah, they got the Honey Fruit right now, though. Faye is going to be chased down. Doesn't have the Hemo Plague anymore. It's going to be stunned to death. They still have Gestion going in, but it's still a bit too late. Soul is going to be denied, and FPX takes it.
That's really nice coming in from FPX. It was almost a near miss coming for the side of FPX. The smite did not...
1v1. Shingo7 is winning.
FPX right out of the get-go already has the advantage because of the HP that was lost for their jungler.
Super low now. Just because of that one combo coming from Shingo7, 2 members almost half HP, and they have to make the recall right here from Weibo Gaming just because
of the damage output with the Lich Bane on hand. This is going to be really scary.
Yeah,
ultimatum
on the top side, Featherstorm cancels the ultimate. No Hexic ultimatum for their side, but on the other hand though, Zihan is going to take a break of the damage, and Don Wantaway is going to be running away. They got the kill on Geshon. They don't have a tank anymore. This is going to be bad for them. Onto the backline though, they got some kills. They're going to be following through. They are being chased down onto the backline. Don Wantaway having a 1v1, but here comes Fawn to help out. SkyFL is going to be there. He has the shuriken flip on Zihan. Fawn is being chased out by the ADC, and Kong is going to get the kill on him. On the other hand though, Shingo7 fighting a 1v1 against the ADC too, but this I think is going to be Zihan going to fall down.
Sky batting a 1v1 still in the bottom lane.
Yeah, they still have the shuriken flip, and that's going to be a kill for Sky.
That's amazing. And now the Elder Drake will be open for FPX to take. And once they do, they could go in for the reset, go into the Baron. And once that happens, this is a potential over for game number 1, as this will give them so much advantage.
This might be
was on her way, on his way coming into the Baron. So this is pretty much FPX securing 2 objectives on top of each other. As we have mentioned, getting the Elder and getting the Baron means a potential game over in favor.
Yeah, Kratos is looking for anything that he can. SkyFL could go to the backline if ever he wants to. FPX trying to finish this as fast as they could. They don't have much way clear though, but they have big kill potential. And that last caress almost killed 2.
So close, yet so far. Don Wantaway jumped in.
Yeah, that's gonna be the fight though. They have the Elder Drake onto their hands. Zihan is gonna fall. Still have all of their members still alive. They have the Elder Drake. They need to be scared. The Sanguine Pool is going to be used for Fate to try and finish it up. But FPX takes the win.
Once again, their macro prowess is shown in game number 1. A little bit of a roller coaster coming into the mid game.
On the side of FPX, one thing that could really help them out is someone to get the early game on his back. And that Chase is a good answer. Because yes, the Ashe doesn't have any damage. For sure, because they're going to be building it for enchanted crystal arrows.
And I think the same thing also applies to the side of WB. Having the sights on Shingo7, good retreat coming from their jungler.
Yeah, they got the information though. They know that he's in the area. He can go for a flash in, gets the fear on 2! And that's going to be a dead guest shot in the early game.
And that is just because he secured the jungle camp.
He'll find a way to steal this Rift Herald against Shingo7. That's one of the disadvantage of the champion. Is because if you start this fight, it's not going to be easy. Stand United is going to be used. He flash in to get the great taunt, and Sky is not going to survive.
And just outright with that engage with that kill, they get the advantage onto the Drake.
They have time to go to the bot lane though. Faye is not here too. That Rift Herald has been taken, but they still have the Crow Storm in check, so they can go and contest this.
They could summon the Shelly onto the mid lane as well, get Pryo, go into the Drake.
Yeah, Weibo Gaming, a bit too late. Shingo7 can start this fight anytime he wants to. He does have the ultimate, remember. He can't Crow Storm in. Fawn overuses his dash, and this is going to be the start of it. They're going to go in. They have some timing just right. They got the headbutt to push him away. Geshon is tanking a lot of damage, but they still got it in the end. Shingo7 wasn't able to get it, and the Tana 2 ends it, and Weibo Gaming gets the dragon and 2 kills.
WBG just turned that around, just waited for the perfect time, and their CCs are just phenomenal overall. It was FPX to delay that in a very long time. Crystal Arrow will be crucial coming in, already used.
Yeah, onto the bot lane, using the enchanted crystal arrow, would be able to get some damage onto Zihan. But that's not going to be enough. They have the ultimate onto the back line. Shingo7 is just pushing them back. They want to get the pulverize on 2. They got Shingo7, and look at this. Shingo7 might be dead. He has been left alone. He got the fear, but he's not going to survive. And this is the time for Weibo Gaming to win this battle. Don Wantaway is not going to survive that. Was able to flash away. Ultra Shock Laser almost, but they lost their jungler.
That's really good coming from WBG. I think it was FPX who went a little overboard into starting up that fight. And now, with the loss of a lot of CC, just considering because that's the Camille that we're talking about, right? A lot of sustainability built into himself. Zihan.
Yeah, onto the bot lane though. Zihan's gonna go. Oh, what a great hook shot to surprise Sky. But right now, that might be his detriment. He might be dead here. Okay, he's not gonna hit the shot there in the end. And Sky almost died too.
And now Chao and Tong as well. Push in onto Kratos and Jetchan, but will not commit to an all.
Fiddlesticks is going for re-engages. They don't need to force any fights. They should just let Weibo Gaming go for the fight, then surprise the backline after. And that could something that they would use in this next fight. The backline, though, SkyFL is going to be there. They have the Glacial Fissure to stop them from pushing. Flash is coming in from the side of FPX, but right now, it's a good time for Shingo 7 to go to the backline, but a bit too late, a bit too early. They got the flash, but Kratos is not going to die in the process. Shingo 7 is also dead. That 1v1 is not going to work in their favor. They go to the backline. Getshot is going to be dead. Kong made it work for the side of FPX.
That's pretty good. And Don128 is still on the board. Could come in Counter-Strike.
They're going to be chasing them down. Weibo Gaming is going to have a hard time in this fight, though, because they don't have a lot. They have some slows at the side of FPX, and they are going to die in front of FPX.
Passive coming from Chao as well. Activated the last second, and Zihan had no escape. And FPX turned things around, got their gold advantage.
Think it out. They just need Shingo 7 to be as far away as possible. Geshan would want to start this. Fun is just waiting for an ultimate potential. But right now, onto the back line, Geshan has been seen. They have the timing. They got the Ocean Break, but look at the back line. Oh, it's going to be Breach. Geshan is here together with the Stand United on their side. Gong is going to be their target, but Shingo 7 is going to be dead. Wasn't able to use the Crow Storm, and that's a lot of people dead onto the side of FPX. Don128 is going to die to the Ultra Shock Laser. Was able to survive.
Oh, phenomenal sidestep there coming from Don128, surviving and brings up that. And now WBG starts to Baron Nashor really quickly.
Yeah, Baron's gonna be taken. No Shingo 7, no Baron for the side of FPX. That is gonna be the bad thing. Shingo 7 was out of position, but it's more on the fact that Geshan and Faye was able.
Double ADC that we have to think of. Shingo 7.
Shingo 7 has been caught up. Geshan is going to follow through Fawn. I think this is too aggressive. This might be their deterrent, and this could loosen the game. Chao is being chased down right here by Zihan, but it's too tanky, and he's going to be surviving for a bit. Oh! Shingo 7 almost died there. The Shock Blast onto the backline is going to be ending their lives at PX. Shingo 7 still has the Crow Storm in this fight, though. So if this happens, that's something that they can go for. Shingo 7 is going to go in. He has to flash onto the backline. They got one kill. They make it two. Faye is going to be running away, but FPX is turning things around. Chao is going to be chasing them down. SkyFL is low, but FPX won that fight.
Amazing stuff coming from FPX. The patience game that they did there, it was WBG who overextended into the bottom lane. And yes, it was really a valuable target that they had. It was Shingo 7. If they remove the jungler coming in from FPX, they win the game. But right now, WBG.
They can go for the slow. No unbreakable will for Geshan. Geshan is going to be dead. Look at the push on the mid lane. They're pushing it already, while Elder Drake is being held hostage here.
And now it is an insurance for FPX. They got the turret into the mid lane. The wave is pushing. The wave is in their favor. And if they get the Elder Drake, they are now on a favorable matchup up against WBG.
Yeah, FPX is just going to take this, and that Elder Drake is for free. Baron is going to be... Wait, they're not going to contest this?
They're going to start up the Baron Nashor.
Yeah, they're not going to contest this. They're a bit too late if they try to contest this right now. That's going to be a Baron for free for FPX. This is going to be game.
And I think the fact is, we mentioned this a while ago, Elder Drake already secured by FPX, so if ever it comes down and WBG goes in for the engage, they're not going to win. 100%
for sure. FPX is just going to take this easily, and this is where the problem lies for the side of Weibo Gaming.
Yeah, and now with a 4v5, if FPX is on the road to success.
What? They gave it for free, and now the game is going to be done. That's just going to be taken for the side of FPX. They could have had a fighting chance, but right now it's going to be a chance for them to lose. 2-0 for FPX, and Weibo Gaming is going to be taken off.
2-0. Sangdo 7 once again built the sprint to the side of FPX. Those rotations coming for the early game, and having the capability as well to really just chase the success or chase the gold and chase value all throughout the map. And